Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight is a full moon, so I'm going to show you some ways to manifest on this full moon tonight. So you will need a white candle, and if you don't have Florida water to cleanse it, sage or Palo Santo, if you don't have any of that stuff, you can go ahead and just get some regular sea salt or Himalayan salt. Take it, put it in your hand, dab some water on it, and go like this and clean. And then I take my finger like this and I clean my candles. So white candle. If you don't have a jar, you can use a empty water bottle as well. And then you will also need honey, and you will need some basil and some cinnamon. If you don't have this and you have fresh basil, that's just as good. And if you don't have this, then you can use cinnamon sticks. And then lavender and chamomile is always good as well. I have these little tea bags here that I usually use, and I cut them, as well as some bay leaves as well. Okay, so first and foremost, what we are going to do is we are going to organize our stuff. So let me make sure I clear up the space for it. And also I need to get my lighter that's right here. Okay, cool. I'm back. All right, so first and foremost, that was a little commercial break. So first and foremost, what we're going to do, like I said, organize our things. So get everything out of the way. First and foremost, what we are going to do is after you have cleansed your candle, you're going to go ahead and light your candle. If you are doing stuff that has to do with money, it is okay to put a little dab of that in your white candle as it burns. Okay, so let's go ahead and light our white candle here. Okay, and you want this candle to be lit the entire time as you are doing this manifestation for the full moon tonight. Okay, so I have an empty water bottle that I'm going to be using. So first and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to take our bay leaves, okay? And then what you're going to do is, I don't have my scissors in front of me, but you're going to, this is the lavender and chamomile tea. So again, it's all about intentions. You can be creative. Nevertheless, you take this, you kind of, if you have scissors in front of you, you can do it like this. And then you sprinkle the lavender and chamomile over your bay leaves so that everything that we write on there, whatever we are manifesting, is going to be peaceful and brought to us in a peaceful manner. We don't want somebody to have to die to get what we want. We don't want somebody to fight and argue with us while we're trying to get what we want. We want peace. So what you're going to do is, like I said, you're going to sprinkle that lavender and chamomile over your bay leaves, so that you have peaceful intentions and a peaceful outcome for what it is that you are trying to manifest. Okay, so I'm using green because I am doing a manifestation for money. If you are doing a manifestation for love, then of course you will be using a red marker. Okay, and if you don't have these, you can use a pen. Okay, so first and foremost, so you take your bay leaf, and then you this is just an example because I'm actually going to do this tonight. So you write down what it is that you want to manifest on this full moon. What do you want to happen in the new cycle that's getting ready to come into your life? Maybe you want to start eating healthier, so you would write down eating healthy. And there's many, whatever it is that you're trying to bring forth within this full moon, that is what you write on the bay leaves, okay? And don't write I want, I desire. Just write it as eating healthy. Or if you're doing something with money, write the salary that you want to manifest. Go ahead and write all the benefits that you want to manifest with this job. Or when it comes to love, manifest how you want your partner to treat you. You want them to treat you with respect and kindness and all of these different things. So after you have done that, and again, you can use as many bay leaves as you find necessary as you are doing this process. Okay, so then you take your bay leaves and you are going to put them in your empty water bottle. And if you have a splash of water in there, that is okay. Don't worry about it. But if you could get all the water out when you do this, that would be great. But it's all about intentions. Okay, so let's act like we have a lot of bay leaves in here. Okay, so now after you have a lot of bay leaves in there, what you're going to do is you're going to take your honey, okay, and you're going to pour your honey into the jar here, or not jar, water bottle, because I don't have a jar today. You're going to pour it into the water bottle, and pretty much you want it. So I only have one bay leaf in here now, but when you have multiple, you want to make sure that the honey covers it, the bay leaves that you have in there. Okay, so after you do that, let's go ahead and add some basil, and this is going to get a little messy, so you might need a paper plate to do this on top of, or just like something that you can kind of dump after you are done doing what you need to do. So you're going to go ahead and pour the basil into there, and like I said, this is going to get messy. Yeah, you see it's all on my hand, but that's a part of the game. And if you can, if you have a funnel, use that and pour it in there as well. So you put your basil in there, and then of course you're going to go ahead and put your cinnamon. Okay, so you put the cinnamon in there. Okay, and then after you do that, you're going to take, so you should have 2 lavender and chamomile packets. So after you do that, you take your second lavender and chamomile, and also again, you should have multiple bay leaves in here, what you're trying to manifest on this full moon. And remember, your candle is still burning with the intentions that you are trying to bring forth. Okay, so now what you are going to do, after you rip the second one open, you're going to pour that right into the water bottle, because again, we're trying to bring peace and prosperity with whatever situation we are trying to bring forth. Peace in business, peace in family life, peace in our romantic relationships, peace with whatever we are trying to bring forth. Okay, so after you do that, you are going to actually take a little bit of, I don't have all my motherfucking ingredients. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, so let me go get it. Cut. You are going to take a little bit of, you will need alcohol for this as well. You're going to take a little bit of some rum, because this rum portion is for your ancestors and spirit guides, and you're asking them to bring forth whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to pour the rum into, and if you are underage, you can use water, but it's better if you use rum. Okay, and so you put rum, you put a splash of rum in there, and then you fill the rest up with water. And imagine like you have more bay leaves in here, and you fill the rest up with water. So now you have water and rum in there. And after you have that in there, you have this little concoction, okay? And then you kind of just stir it up, and you know, like ancestors and spirit guides, whomever you seek, please bring forth what it is that I am asking for. Bring me peace and prosperity when you bring this to me. Please allow this to be a blessing for not only myself but my family, and help me to understand how to manage what it is that I'm asking for. And please don't let me have to change anything about myself in order to have it happen. And if I am making changes, let them be all positive and uplifting changes. At this time, I ask you for what it is that I'm trying to manifest. Okay, like this, okay? So then what you're going to do is, once you have completed this, so I didn't fill mine up all the way, this is just an example, but you should have it all the way up to here, okay? So then after you do that, what you're going to do is, and the reason why we have it, you can throw this in the freezer or you can leave it like this. It's totally up to you. Both work just as well when you are trying to manifest. I usually throw them in the freezer sometimes, but tonight, I believe it's a full moon, and I think there's something with Virgo in it. So since I have Virgo somewhere in my chart, I'm going to go ahead and leave this out. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your candle as it's continuing to burn, and you're going to put your manifestation next to each other somewhere, and you're going to leave it for the night and just let it be. And don't touch it, don't think about it. So if you could just put it somewhere that you know you're not going to keep on eyeing it, like, is it working, is it working, is it working, do that. And then you're going to let your candle just completely burn down. Of course, don't start any fires, and make sure that you're safe. But definitely what you want to do is you want to make sure that your candle burns down for what it is that you are trying to manifest. Yes, so let's go ahead and manifest on this full moon tonight. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you.